What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so don't know what to call him. I guess it's Meta Sandiford Artest now. For a long time, it took me a while to get to used to calling him Meta World Peace, formerly Ron Artest. But I think since 2020, he's now known as, I think it's Meta Sandiford Artest. So I think that's what it's called. So let's just call him Artest. Or Mr. Artest. So Mr. Artest, or Meta, recently came out, and I put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. He recently came out with a all-time top 5 list. All right? So on his list, he has Wilt Chamberlain, most dominant ever. And I agree with that. Everybody keeps saying it's Shaq. I don't know how you call it Shaq because unlike Shaq, Wilt led the league in rebounding 11 out of 14 years. Shaq never led the league in rebounding. Shaq never led the league in blocks. Had they counted blocks, Wilt probably would have led the league most of the years he played. Shaq only had 3 50-point games, none in the postseason. Wilt had 118 regular season 50-point games, 4 in the postseason. I think Wilt still holds 70 NBA records. Shaq holds how many records? Maybe like 2. So, yeah. Bill Russell, most rings ever. Okay. I respect his opinion. Michael Jordan, 6 rings, and he quit because things had gotten too easy. No competition. Never heard that angle before. A lot of people, oh, Jordan quit. Well, Jordan was a man that loved challenges. And when the NBA got too easy for him, by 1993, when he did something that Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird never did, which was three-peat, Michael wanted to challenge himself, and I'm pretty sure it was probably a challenge that was inspired by the loss of his father to try to tackle baseball. Now, of course, there is the angle of the secret suspension. I'm not going to get into that in this particular video. Then you have Steph Curry, 4 rings, 1 team. Now, I don't agree with that, but I'm not going to argue with him because I could say Magic Johnson, 5 rings, 1 team. Larry Bird dominated with no bounce at all. All right, so that's his list. So I respect it. That's his opinion. But you know who's going to have a problem with this list? You and I both know which fan base is going to have a problem with this individual's opinion. Here we go. The 43-year-old is entitled to his own opinion, but the moment you leave LeBron James, oh my God. Off a list like this, you raise eyebrows. To not consider James the GOAT is perfectly reasonable, but to not have him in the top 5 is absurd. Okay, so what about all the people who you have featured on here, fadeawayworld.net, who don't have Michael Jordan in their top 3 or 4? I didn't see you saying the same thing. I didn't see these dudes saying it was absurd. They say, well, it's a little odd, but you have to respect their opinion. They don't keep the same energy on this. This used to be, before 2019, this was a very fair and balanced news source website. Not anymore. Look at this. LeBron has 4 championships, 4 MVPs, and 4 finals MVPs, and is the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Okay, see all these things that they're talking about? Well, how about this? Kareem has 6 championships, 6 MVPs. I think he has, 2 finals MVPs? And was the all-time leading scorer, now second leading scorer. And he has is a 19-time All-Star. all-time leader in a lot of different categories, most minutes still, blah, blah, blah. He don't have Kareem up there. So is that blasphemy? You see what I'm saying? Why not the outrage for Kareem? Why not the outrage for Shaq? Why not the outrage for Oscar? This is the pro LeBron. Matter of fact, let's see who wrote this. Let's see who is the author of this list. And by the way, you can make the same argument for Kobe. Look at this. Guatem Verrier. Who is this? You ever heard of him? I'm just saying. Anyway, I'll take the opinion of Ron Artest over Guatem Verrier any day. All right? So, that's how I feel about it. Tell me what you guys think.